All right, conversations with the universe. So, the news controls a lot. When it comes to all the outlandish things happening in the world, between the never ending Ukraine war and the Palestine Israel war, and now we have an Iranian war. Seems like there's nothing but bad news out there. But, I like to focus on what we just accomplished, as a world. 4 astronauts just went out to the furthest point we've ever been in space, around the moon, and came back successfully. It was almost a 10-day mission. They traveled about 694,000 miles. Everything went fairly well. They just jumped back into the atmosphere at 25,000 miles an hour, you know, dealing with temperatures as hot as lava, and made it home safely. And the first time in over 50 years that we've been back in space, and that's hugely, hugely important. We need to focus on all the good stuff that we're doing, because often we focus on all the negative stuff, and that's just kind of the human condition. But hey, Artemis 1 worked. Artemis 2 just proved it worked. And now time to focus on Artemis 3. And not just that, we need to look up and look at everything that brings us together and unites us. And not a bunch of garbage that just divides us constantly. So keep looking up, have a little faith, and try to adapt the cosmic perspective. And the cosmic perspective is pretty much about 650 people have been up to space and have looked down on the Earth. And they all came back with the same thing. The cosmic perspective about the world is just land and water. There's no borders, there's no state colorings, there's no religions, it's just people, land, and water. It's a unifying factor. So let's try to adopt the cosmic perspective, and, that'll lead us to better waters, despite all the divisive shit going on right now. So, hey, happy Friday, have a good weekend, and hoo